Well, alrighty, fellas. Good morning, and welcome back to another Patrouski PokeMMO Shiny rating. How are we doing today? If you guys aren't familiar, a shiny rating that I do within PokeMMO is me getting whispers from anybody who wants to whisper me in-game, and then rating their shinies on a very harsh scale, might I add. A very harsh scale of 0 to 10. And I'll say the average score for a shiny, so I'm having trouble adjusting my thing. My mouse is kind of breaking. The average score is like a 2 out of 10. A 2 or a 3 out of 10. So if your shiny today gets a low score, please don't take it as some sort of insult to you. I want to preface this entire challenge, this whole video, by saying every shiny in PokeMMO is respectable. Every shiny is an achievement. And you should be proud of every single shiny you get in PokeMMO. 90% of players that play PokeMMO, if not more, never get a single shiny, right? Most players will never see a single shiny throughout their PokeMMO career and their journey. Today, we're going to harshly rate some of the best, the people who have put thousands of hours, if not tens of thousands or hundreds of hours into shiny hunting. Here is the general scale for those who have never seen it before. If you get below a 2, something seriously went wrong. That usually means it's non-OT, plus it's common, plus like some crazy stuff going on. A 2 out of 10 is the generic. Now these can be adjusted. It's not like, oh, if you link me a time swipe horde shiny, you're gonna get a 2. That's not how that works at all. Things like IV breeding, things like EV training, egg moves, catch location, OT, nickname, the Pokeball it's in. There are so many things that factor in, so many things that get judged when it comes to a shiny rating. So I'm going to be taking my time on all of these shinies today. But a generic time swipe horde, these are the base scores. The base scores is like a 2 out of 10 for a time swipe horde, a 3 out of 10 for a times 3 horde, a 4 out of 10 for a single encounter shiny, a 5 is generally a safari shiny, a 6 is the lowest you can get for an egg. This is kind of the lowest score you can get. 7 is kind of left open for interpretation. It's kind of left open for some wiggle room. 8 is the base score you can get with a Shalfa, aka shiny alpha. And then 9 is the base score you can get with a legendary, aka a shiny legendary. And then 10, I think I've only handed out less than 5 10s in my entire PokeMMO career doing shiny ratings. I haven't done that, maybe like 4 shiny ratings. This might be number 5 or something like that. This is like number 4, number 5, and I've only handed out less than 5. So like generally one Pokemon every shiny rating gets a 10. That's the general rule of thumb. So keep that in mind. But with that out of the way, with that in mind, let's just go ahead and I think just start getting into it. My whispers are now open. Okay, so the way it works is everybody can whisper me in game. That is the best way to do it. And I will go through and rate people's shinies. I might not be able to get to everybody's shiny today, and I'm deeply sorry. I wish I could. There's a lot of people who have a lot of amazing shinies who have put a lot of work into things. I'm going to try my best to get to all of them. I'm going to try my absolute best, okay? But if I stick around, if I miss your shiny, I'm going to ask people to relink them. Like, there's a very good chance I don't get to everybody. And if that happens to you, I deeply apologize. I would like to run back more shiny ratings here in the future. More shiny ratings, more fashion contests, more Patrouski events like this will be happening now that event season is over. So let's go ahead and judge. Warwick has himself a 5x31 Tojo Falls hatched mysterious cherish ball. Or just not from a mysterious, but from in a cherish ball rather. He even got to see the ribbons. This is a shiny that he put so much love into. Things like ribbons, particle effects come into the score, right? So it's obviously a base 6 out of 10 because it's an egg, right? But then you've got to factor this is an egg move. Is Tailwind an egg move? I think Tailwind and Wide Guard might be egg moves. Dude, he put so much into this. So much, it's crazy, actually. Scroll to the bottom. Wide Guard. Tailwind is not, but Wide Guard and Pursuit are important egg moves. I bet he just has all of them. Foresight's not relevant, but like, yeah, this is insane. I mean, this is this is a great start because this is probably the highest tier that an egg shiny can be, or it's really close. Oh man, Warvick. I'm thinking around. You took a 6 out of 10 shiny, and with the amount of effort you put into it, I think you raise it up to like a 7.9 or an 8 out of 10, which is just ridiculous. Like that's usually you can only move so much in your score. But I'm gonna give this a 7.9. Final answer, a 7.9. That's so much work into it. Next up is this Quillfish, Quilbur. This is a rare fish and shiny. Quillfish is a tough fish and shiny. Fishing would be somewhere around. It would be like a 4.5. It'd be like a 4.5 on the scale because it is significantly more difficult than single encounter, but not as tough, I would say, as Safari, since Safaris can run so often. You have to do multiple shuns to actually successfully catch one, usually. The IVs are 2 times 31. It's a wild catch. 2 times 31 wild catch, docile nature, EVs. I would give this a solid. I love Quillfish as a shiny Pokemon. I would give this a solid 4.6. 4.6 and move on. Nice shiny, dude. Nidorino, Safari caught. Safari caught Nidorino. 2 times 31. Really, really nice stats. I would probably just give this a mostly... Oh, I almost missed it. This is why it's so important. This is why it's so important. This is why it's so important. It's from an alpha swarm. That is... Oh, so it's not fishing on the Quillfish. It's so easy to miss stuff like that. Apologies. Level 54 wild caught. Yeah, I should have known that's not fishing. Apologies. A lot to look at. You caught it on the ad on the alpha swarm. I'll give it a 4.8. I'll give it a 4.8. Up my score. Readjust my score. All right, back to the Nidorino. Secret Shiny Safari. Secret Shiny Safari. 2 times 31. I think this is a solid... Becomes like a 6 out of 10, I want to say. I want to say 6 out of 10. It becomes like an egg score. Let's just move on. Emboar. Secret Shiny Emboar. Hidden... Dude, this is insane. Secret Shiny Emboar. Hidden ability access. Are these just TMs? Can't tell what's TMs and what's... Yeah. Let's go through everything. Look at this. This particle effect is like 6 mil. It's a very expensive particle effect. The Secret Shiny. The Hitodama is also like 6 mil. These is like 10 mil Pokeyen and 2 particle effects, by the way, on this. And there's some untradeable particle effects on here. This is super, super expensive. Just the particle alone. You got all the ribbons. This is his baby. You can always tell. Hatched it in cold storage. I like the location in Unova. Adamant. Secret Shiny. Emboar. 6 times 31. 2v2 HP, 2v2 attack. This is a tough one, man. I think this is similar to the Aerodactyl. Very, very similar to the Aerodactyl. Hidden ability access. Which one's crazier? I feel like this one might be a little crazier. It's really tough, though. The egg moves on this one really get me. I would give this a 7. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8. 0.1 higher. I'm going to give it an 8. It's really, really close. Next up is Raichu. Timid. 6 times 31. Pallet Town Shiny. Hatched in Pallet Town. What is this Pokeball? I don't even know if it's one of the new like Johto Pokeballs, bro. I don't even know this Pokeball very well. 6 times 31. Secret Shiny Raichu. Hatched in Pallet Town. Fast Ball. Thank you. Timid 31. No like egg moves for right. This is a times 5 Horde Shiny that's had a fair bit of love into it. It hurts me to say this. It's a great shiny. It's a great shiny. You put a lot of love into it, and I really respect. I like that you like Raichu so much. I would give it a 2.9. A 2.9. Shuckle. Pablo. This man knows the way to my heart. I love the name Pablo. 31 speed. Safari caught. 2025 caught. Let's check this. January of this year. So about 2 months ago or so. Month and a half ago. This is a fresh Safari shiny Shuckle. I'll give you a 5.5 because it should be like a 5, but I'll give it a 5.5. Shiny on an alt account during the first region of a storyline. Iron Fist. Secret shiny. What's the route at? Route 5. Level 13. So this was a single encounter. Secret shiny. Random storyline shiny. I mean, it mostly comes down to do single encounter plus secret. I would give this a 5. On the same level as a Safari. Give it a 5 out of 10. Armaldo. Secret shiny. Armaldo. Dude, everybody, I can't believe how many people are breeding secret shiny onto their mons. And it makes sense, but it's just kind of crazy to me. It's kind of insane to me. We had this discussion a lot on stream. Like, how do we feel about the fact that you can breed secret shiny onto Pokemon? Like, the fact that you can just breed it on as opposed to even having to get it in the wild is a really interesting thing. Why is that? You can't fudge an OT shiny, but why can you fudge the secret? And it's not really like, if you do it, it's what you should do, but it's an interesting part of the shunting system in Pokemon. Everybody can just breed secret onto their shinies. Adamant 5x31 Armaldo. Orbird, I like the Orbird mine hatch date. A few particles, we're chilling. This seems like a 6.4 to me. 6.4. Spire. Like, pretty, also, man, okay, people are submitting good. I think people have learned, like, usually the average score is like a 2 to a 3. People are just submitting better Pokemon, better shinies. This is crazy how many rares people have now, man. I feel like the average score so far has been like a 5, you know? No ribbons, I'm sorry. Hey, no reason to, there's always room to improve. And that's a good, I don't have ribbons on any of my shinies, you know? I'm not trying to, like, here, people always say, oh, no, who are you to judge people's shinies, blah, blah. I'm not trying to demean people's shinies. I'm just trying to praise, if anything, have, like, a really hard structured store. The highest rating a shiny of mine would get, you know? I'm trying to think, like, Safari here, Egg Rampardos. The highest score a shiny of mine gets is probably, like, a 6 or a 7. Like, I don't think I have anything above a 6 or a 7. So when I like rate, you know, if you get above a 6 or a 7 score, keep in mind that means you have a cooler shiny than me. That's a cool way to think about it, right? There you go. No phases bred up for raids. No phases, so no Bidoof. It also came out, you bred it, so maybe you bred it for the right gender you needed, but that's I like to going for raid shinies. This is a cool difference that's now happening in PokeMMO. Jolly Nature, EV trained, 3131. It's a ×3. So this is our first like ×3 horde shiny, but it's split 2080. So this is our first shiny. This might be one of our first, maybe our second shiny rating where we're rating the different splits of hordes, which is really interesting. So it's a ×3 horde. However, it's a 2080. I would give this like a 3.6 out of 10. 3.6 out of 10. My first shiny. This being your first shiny is unhinged. This is a phenomenal first shiny. Like, congratulations. This is so sick. This is so sick. Like, technically this is like a single encounter shiny because that's how you got it. But like, nah, it's more of kind of an egg. Like, the best way, you have to think about what's the best way to shiny hunt that Pokemon, right? The best way to shiny hunt Sudowoodo is typically like egging. If you just want to go for, you can single encounter for it, but it's really an egg. I also just have a soft spot for Sudowoodo. Its name is Cucumber. It's your first shiny. The stats are phenomenal. The nature sucks, but that's, you know, what are you gonna do? I would give this a 6.2, just barely above a 6.2. Munchlax. Okay, now we're gonna start losing some links, so I apologize, guys. I know Efferberg, I need to see your trilogy or your quadrilogy there. Go ahead and start relinking shinies, guys. I'm gonna try to get to everybody. Yeah, it's just too late, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to get to everybody, but apologies for those that I miss. Feel free to relink when I ask. Okay, Munchlax. This is Honey Tree Munchlax. It's like a 5% chance, I think, at Honey Tree. Either 5% or even less, maybe. Honey Tree. I think it's a 1%. Woo! This is Crazier than a single encounter, crazier than a safari, but not as crazy as an egg is what I would say. I would give this a 5.7. 5.7 final answer. Nidoking and Ampharos from Joshua. Mild nature, 31 special attack, 31 speed. Not as crazy as I know it's tough. It's a tough score. I know. Beautiful shiny Nidoking. It's got the moves. This is a pimped out ×5 horde shiny, right? Which is beautiful. And I know it's your favorite shiny in the game. And it's hatched at Flower Paradise. Great hatch location. I would bump it up a fair bit. I would give it a 2.9. That's like the highest I could give. That's 2.9. This Ampharos. Rash. This is great for raids. I assume that you made this for raids. The plus. The hidden ability access. Another pimped out ×5 horde shiny, but I respect that a ton. What would I go on this? Probably similar score to the Nidoking, if not the exact same. We'll say 2.8. 2.8. A Shalfa, our first Shalfa of the day, fellas. A Shalfa Breloom from Coffee Daily. Hatched at the Battle Arcade with no stats. So this was he egged for this. This was not a wild caught shiny alpha. This is wow. He egged for this, which is how hard earned. I can't imagine how much. For those who don't know, egging for a Shalfa on average, or just the best way to go for one, costs about 1 to 2 billion Pokeyen on average. Yeah, plus look at his like talons. His talons with the yellow glow look really fucking good in combination. Okay. I'm going to give this Shalfa Breloom. I respect the hatch more than the wild catch, I feel like. I'm going to give it an 8.2. I can't give it too much higher than that. We've got to leave room, and it's crazy, but 8.2. 8.2. Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon. Is there anything I'm missing here? I mean, it's a beautiful shiny. Don't let me... Oh, just an egg shiny that is most people's dream shiny. It's a 6 out of 10. Is it... Oh, I see. This is why we look over multiple times. It is Wild Encounter. It's a Wild Encounter shiny Umbreon. I'll give it a 6.2 for that. 6.2. Raikou. It's legendary. It's a legendary. Who remembers what the base score is for a legendary? We're not going to see too many of these today. This is one of the rarest shinies in PokeMMO. It's really hard to specifically go for these. It takes millennia. Even if you specifically hunted for a legendary from right now until age 100 with 0 sleep, the odds are you wouldn't get one still. That's how rare these are. It's unhinged. It's something that has to fall into your lap, and it has to be stars aligned sort of situation. I respect the Master Ball on it. One of the few wild shinies that is based to Master Ball. All ribbons. Oh, and you're not a wow. It's your OT #1. You're not a legendary hack. You went ahead and put in the effort after getting it. I might sneeze, chat. Watch out. Dodge. Okay. Sorry, I think I might be a little sick today for the shiny rating, boys, so apologies for any sneezing, any nose blowing breaks. Apologies for that. We'll get through them swiftly, but I appreciate your patience with that. This might be one of the highest rated shinies of the entire day. Okay? Might be one of the highest rated shinies of the entire day. Minimum a 9, but it's much more than that. I respect so much that he put so much effort into it, that he didn't just stop once he got this legendary. He didn't just put it in his PC and relaxed. He kept going. He kept grinding it. He kept putting effort into it. And for that, Alexander will say, for that, Alexander, I'm going to give your Raikou one of the highest ratings of the day, a 9.8. A 9.8. 8. What's the value on the GTL? Probably about 2 bill or so. My guess. Probably about a few billion. A 9.8. It's not quite a 10. There are multiple shiny Raikus in the game, guys. I can't in good faith give it a 10. That's how hard it is. It is a 9.8. Give me 1 sec. If that's a 9, what's a 10? It's a tough scale, man. It's the first Raikou shiny. It's cool that it's the first, but also not the last, you know? Okay. Let's go ahead and continue on. We spent a lot of time on that one, understandably so. I love me a shiny Pinsir. What do you got for me today, Jeffer? 31 HP, pattern bush, single encounter. You repel trick for this would be my guess. This is a repel trick shiny, repel trick spot, especially at that level 855. Great shiny. I would give it a 4 point. I should give it a 4.5. I love Pinsir. I'll give it a 4.8. I'll give it a 4.8 for the fellow Pinsir boys out there. Flygon. A 2015. Now that's spicy. A 2015 shiny. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you get towards a 10. This is how you get there. Now, this is not a 10, obviously, by any means. This is not a 10 in any means. What would make a 10? I've rated 10s in the past. We'll see if we can find a 10 today. I love shiny Flygon. Yeah, typically the color schemes all over the place. I love color scheme shinies all over the place. Look at the Barboach up here. Kind of an look at how sick this is. Good pick. But Dragon RS. RuneScape username would be my guess. 2015 shiny. Hasn't been bred. What is the base score for a 2015 shiny? And not even like a good one from 2015. Keep in mind, hordes didn't exist back then. So this is by default a single encounter shiny. We didn't have lures. I don't even know if the illuminate ability worked, you know? Man. This is, I will give it a... This to me is cooler than an egg. Much cooler. I would give this, call me crazy, I would give this a 7 out of 10. I think the value, this is a 10-year-old shiny. The value of having played the game back then, it's linked by the original catcher. It's linked by the guy with the OT. Having played the game back then, having caught the shiny, having not sold it, traded it, bred it, consumed it in any way to get rid of the date, having not, you know, had your account banned, it's really, really hard to find shinies like this. I would give this a 7 out of 10. This is a good 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Beautiful shiny, dude. Beautiful shiny. We got some Flygon haters in chat. Particles are ugly. I'm kind of with you. I kind of respect that on the Hitmontop. Hitmontop is probably one of the rarest like shinies to hunt for that you can actually, like, if you're disregarding Shalfas and disregarding legendaries, Hitmontop, it's like the Tyrogue line and Togepi are probably the two hardest shinies to go for in PokeMMO. Just in terms of like base shinies. Impish nature, and you've bred it up. Impish nature, amazing stats, perfect NU comp. This thing would dumpster me in NU. I always build teams weak to Hitmontop. God damn you for this. But it's a beautiful Pokemon, beautiful shiny. I respect the no particles. I'm not a huge fan either. This is a high tier egg. I would also give this a 7 out of 10, I believe. A 7 out of 10. All right. Let's continue on. We already judged coffee. Okay. Bingle Bop. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wait. This is a good one. This. Wait, how come the Trico is... Effie Burke, I can click your Shroomish and Trico, but not your Sceptile, Slackoth, or Slackade. Try to link those back if you can. If you can. Oh, there you go. Oh, he's a Giga Chat. He's literally fucking live time on top of it. Okay. Yeah, no, that's so fair. Dude. I think Epoch made a video on this. This is one of the greatest shiny hunting... What do you call this? Journeys? Streaks? In PokeMMO history? People use the term Petalburg jail, okay? If you're not familiar. This is if normal people enter Petalburg jail to go for a shiny Shroomish, Petalburg entered fucking Petalburg Alcatraz, or like a fucking Petalburg life sentence with no parole, because this man sat in Petalburg Forest for 5,000 hours. Most people don't have 5,000 hours of playtime. Could you imagine sitting in one spot for 5,000 hours? One spot, 5,000 hours. I can't. 30 there's 30 shinies in total. Something insane. 5 rares along the way. He got himself a shiny Trico, a second Trico turned Sceptile, a secret shiny Slack Off. This is one of the coolest shinies I've seen. I love this. Got a Slacking as well. Why not? He's got a couple of them. And then all in the pursuit of shiny Shroomish, which he just completed this journey 2 days ago. He just finished. He just finished this. What's actually the earliest? Let's see if I can find like the earliest date. It's probably on a different Pokemon, not any. There's a 2023. We can see December 2023. So we know that he's been in this spot for at least over a year. At least over a year. Because even this Sceptile is back in December 2023. At least 1 year and 3 months, probably longer. Also, look at this. Is this wild caught? The stats on this are insane. Bro, you rolled in the wild a 31 attack, 25 plus speed adamant Sceptile? You're a madman. That's insane. Okay, Slacking. Let's go over it all. The Slack Off. I love shiny Slack Off. It's one of my favorites. 2 times 31. Secret shiny. Shroomish. Trico. Okay, now, I have to be honest. It's a little unfair. You can submit groups. It took him 30 phases in total. You can submit groups of shinies if you want me to judge them in that way. I try to avoid it where possible. Make sure they're like very connected like this. If I were to rate this shiny hunting journey as a group, okay? Oh, I'm trying to think. Is there anyone else? Is there literally anyone else who has spent this much time in Petalburg? I'm trying to think. It's so close. Effieberg, I am so close to giving you a 10. But I don't know if I can in good conscience. Because I feel like it is replicatable. Even though it's very, very unlikely. Yeah, I'm going to give you a 9.9 Effie for the group. A 9.9 for the group. Now, if I were to judge these individually, the score goes way down and it becomes, like, the average here is probably a 6 out of 10. But as a group, I'm going to give you the journey, everything that it shows, the story it tells. The story that tells is fucking gorgeous. And it's everything PokeMMO Shiny is all about. I would give it a 9.9. 9.9. All right. I have to scroll down, chat. I'm sorry if I'm missing your shinies. I'm trying to click things where I can. We got a Shalfa. We got a Barboach. Blub Blub. This is a great name. Now, Barboach Wizcash, is this a fishing shiny? This is a fishing only shiny, correct? This is a weird one. You don't see a whole lot of shiny Wizcashes, shiny Barboach. You don't see this very often. I think it's a fishing shiny. Very uncommon, very rare shiny to see. Very beautiful shiny. As you can see. It's a base fish and shiny. I do love it. I would give it a 4.5 out of 10. I think it has to be a 4.5. Shalfa Ghastly. Burned Tower Hatch. Shalfa Ghastly. Is it anything... All the particles. Holy... Okay. Base 8 out of 10. If we factor in the particles... I think this is a pretty fast rating. I want to try to move on and get to stuff. I like that you selected the Kanto Friends. Good one to select. I would give this an 8.8. It's not quite a legendary, but it's pretty damn amazing. I would give it an 8.8. Yeah, I'm trying to scroll through. Shalfa Ambipom. Shalfa. We're gonna do a few. We're gonna do a Shalfa. We're gonna do a few Shalfas in a row. Shalfa Ambipom. Look at this young Foo cat. I love the name. Shalfa Ambipom. Is this just a base price Shalfa or base? Did you breed this up? You did breed it up. Nice stats. Nice stats. Naughty nature? Okay, you bred it up. You spent some Pokeyen on it. Nothing insane, but it's a cool shiny. Or any of these edge moves. His tail slap or whatever. I'm going to give this a 8.4. 8.4. Extra drill. 5 times 31. 5 times 31. 5 times 31. Shalfa Excadrill. Adamant Nature. Eevee Trained. Hone Claws SD. Rapid Spin. Is Rapid Spin Edge? I don't think so, right? I always forget. Oh, man. Shalfa Excadrill 5 times 31. Anything else crazy going on? I don't think so. Give it a... What was the gas? The gas I gave 8.6. I feel like this got to be like an 8 point. Or was the gas... No, the gas had all the particle effects. That's why it got so... Okay. I would do this at 8.5. Well, no. No, that's not fair. I would give it an 8.8. I think the same score as the Ghastly, but it's for different reasons. Alpha Drillburs and Excadrills are super expensive. It's an event alpha. Yeah. Well, you could buy them and breed them the same way, but they're expensive, right? I would give it a... I would give it an 8.8. Same as the Ghastly, but for different reasons. Very different reasons. Riolu and Hitmonchan. How do you have both of these? You absolute psychopath. Oh, also, the fact that this one is... The fact that both of these are wild is ridiculous, Battle Brown. Ridiculous. How? How does one person in their lifetime get both of these? I think we did the math recently. So Hitmonchan is like a 1%. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a 1% encounter rate, right? I'm pretty sure. So it's 100 times 100. Wild single encounter Hitmonchan, I'm pretty sure is a 10,000 hour hunt on average. And I'm pretty sure Riolu is like not that far off. That's unhinged. That's unhinged. Okay, I give this duo... Fuck, man. How do I even judge this duo? It's higher than a Shalfa together. The fact that you have... I would give this a 9 out of 10. This is a legendary tier shunt. The fact that you have both of those in one lifetime is just ridiculous. I would give it a 9 out of 10 as a together thing. Bro is named Slug Soup with the shiny Gulpin named D's, and it's a wild single encounter secret shiny. Meta level 11 on Route 3. Is this a swarm? Is this a swarm secret shiny? Don't say 10 because the D's nuts joke. Don't say 10. Shut up. But it is... This is very unique. This is very, very, very unique. We'll rate this after. Man. Swarm, secret shiny, wild Gulpin, named D... The fact that your name is Slug Soup makes it even funnier to me. Man, how do you... The swarms are tough. Okay. I wouldn't say it's quite an... Maybe it is. Maybe this is crazier than an egg. I think it is. I think Swarm Secret Shiny is crazier than an egg. I'm going to give it a 6.4. Beyond my best judgment. I'll give it a 6.4. Melodic. That's a high rating. A generous rating. Bold, shiny Melodic. 2021 hatch date. You've had this for a while. You love this Pokemon. A fair bit of particle effects. A few ribbons. You like specifically go for certain ribbons? Hard worker, legend. Melodic is a weird, it's a fishing shiny, but it's a tough one because you have to like be with a group of people and find the tile. For those who don't know, Phoebus only spawns on one tile in the game, and it constantly changes over at a certain like fishing pond spot. I think if you go to like channel 5, you'll often find people trying to find the spot together and communicating. It's a very hunted shiny, but it's very difficult, rare. It's a 50-50 shot at the fish spot, which is nice. The chance is high, but you have to like find the tile, which is brutal. It's very, very good as a comp with these stats and stuff. I would give it a, I think this is on par with like, it's a little below an egg maybe. I would give it a 5.8. A 5.8. Not a fan of, someone said, not a fan of pimping out shinies. I like keeping them as untouched as possible. Hence the lack of, I totally get that. I'm very similar, Icy. Look at my Shuckle. My Shuckle, like, I've accidentally gained a few EVs on it, but I kept this thing almost as pristine as it could be. Because I feel, I agree. I get that. I super get that. It does kind of have to factor into your score, even though, you know, like I kind of make that sacrifice. I get it, but I do respect it. Shiny Shedinja. What was the date? That's the important thing. 2025. So it's post XP candies. XP post the Shiny Shedinja is one of the weirdest shinies in PokeMMO. It used to be the rarest shiny in PokeMMO for a very long time by far. Okay? Nowadays, it went from being like a multi-thousand hour hunt to now being like a 600-hour hunt because of XP candies. XP candies made this hunt significantly easier. It's still hard. Let's call it, it's still a 600-hour-ish hunt, I believe. And on top of that, it costs like 300 to 400 mil. Like, it's more expensive than an egg shiny by far. How does it make it easier? So what happened was, prior to XP candies, you used to have to fucking, the way you get a Shedinja, for those who don't know, is you evolve a Nincada in your party with an open party spot, okay? And then it switches. So you buy a Nincada, and then you evolve it into a Ninjask. And if you have a Pokeball plus an empty slot in your party, you'll also get a Shedinja, and it's a different entity, a different shiny roll. So evolving Nincada gives you a shiny roll of 1 out of 30,000. People always ask, oh, why can't you just evolve a shiny Nincada into a Shedinja? It's not how that works. If you evolve a shiny Nincada, it's still going to come out like a non-shiny Shedinja, unless you hit the 1 out of 30k roll. But the reason they do that is then you can make if you could evolve a shiny Nincada in PokeMMO and get a shiny Ninjask and Shedinja, like you can a traditional Pokemon, it would literally create infinite shinies, you know? I don't have any shinies, so sad. Hopefully this is motivation for you to go shiny hunt, man, and get some shinies, man. Good luck to you, dude. Yeah, you can do it. Good luck to you. So prior to XP candies, you would get like 2 Nincadas in your party plus a training Pokemon, and then go train on Tentacruels, okay? So you would XP train on Tentacruels, right? And what happened was you would see 20 Tentacruels per one shiny Shedinja, or Shedinja encounter. So on the time it would take for you to get 1 shiny Shedinja, you would get 20 shiny Tentacruels on average in the process. Think about, like, imagine if you sat and killed Tentacruels for however many hours it took to get 20 shiny Tentacruels. That's 21 technically. That's the math behind 1 shiny Shedinja. It was on par with getting 20 shiny Tentacruels, and it's also, you have to kill the Tentacruels, and then you have to wait. One of the most annoying parts of shiny Shedinja is you have to wait for all of these moves to be learned. It learns so many moves. It's super, super annoying. So, but XP candies made it so you could skip all of the wild encounters, skip all of the all that XP training, and just use XP candies on the Pokemon to evolve it. It made it so much faster and saved you a bunch of fail shinies. So there you go. Yeah, Shedinja just changed a lot over the years. I didn't even fucking rate it yet. Let me actually rate it. I still love Shiny Shedinja. It's still an awesome shiny. It's harder than... Is it harder than an egg? It's really close. I think it might be a little easier than an egg, unfortunately, nowadays, which is hurts me to say. I don't know. It's really tough. It's a really tough one to evaluate now. I love Shedinja. Because I love Shedinja and it's so unique, I'm gonna give it a 6.6 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6.6. It's not, I wish it, like back in the day, this would be like a 9 out of 10, like base score. So it had, which sucks, but it's still beautiful. I still love it, man. I still have a lot of, I place my heart for it, you know? Place in my heart for you. The Christmas, let's switch off the Christmas music. Yeah, good call. Next up is this shiny Chansey named Hannah. Shiny Chansey met at level 39, Route 47. Is that a swarm or what is? It's a lore. Ah, you got this. Like when Johto came out, lore shiny. That's pretty beautiful, man. That is quite beautiful. What's the score on this? What's the score on this? Lore shiny Chansey. I'm gonna go with 8 bomb. A rare single. I'm gonna go 5.7. It's not as cool as an egg in my opinion, but it's very cool. Arguably cooler. I take it back. Arguably, no, I take it back. Because a lore should be 2,000 hours on average. I'm gonna go 6.5. I revert my score entirely. I'm gonna go 6.5. Next up, have we already judged this? I think we already judged. Did we not? I don't know if we did. I don't know if we did. Munchlax, it's Nesso. I don't remember. Safari Zone Gate. Wait, what is met at Safari Zone Gate? Is this also a swarm? I'm sorry. Headbutt Munchlax? I'm sorry. What the fuck is this shot? Headbutt Munchlax. Look at these stats. You caught this in the wild with these stats? What the fuck? These stats are insane for a wild shiny. Holy shit. Now, dude, it's tough because, okay, Dream Shiny, I don't know how, we need to be doing more Headbutt. Is Headbutt actually good now post the buff? Not like 162 is crazy, but it's 162 in the perfect stat locations plus Naughty Nature. How does that happen? This is a once in a lifetime. I don't know if I can give it a 10 because I think it's like arguably a 10. I think Little Cup Champion, it's naughty as well. If this was caught, where's the catch date actually? No, okay. If this was caught pre-headbutt buff, this would have been a 10. I think post-headbutt buff, I'm going to give it a 9.5. Around 70 trees have Munchlax. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9.5, which is fucking, like, it's a 10 a lot. Part of me wants to give it a 10, but I don't think it, it's hard to judge post the buff. I have to test the buff more. I think the buff was actually pretty good for headbutt, but no one's really used it yet. Tech W. Go headbutt some shinies, boys. Okay, Stinky Clarko. Clarko OT. Okay, so you're calling yourself Stinky. Shiny Dragonair. Okay, Clarko, we got to talk about these EVs, bro. What the fuck why did you butcher the EVs? Why did you, oh, you called it that? Oh yeah, I named this. It's a shiny. Why did you butcher the EVs, bro? Just EV train it, forehead. Storyline, fucking EV it with berries, bro. I'm gonna breed it. Okay. I have to dock off points for the EVs. I'm sorry, but this is messy. It's a time swipe horde shiny, but it's 2080 split. It's a 150 hour hunt on average, making it rarer than a single encounter. But the EVs are fucked up. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I'll give it a 4. Lilleep. It's a time swipe horde shiny, 2080 boys. Generous? I think, yeah. Is anyone linked to Ponyta? What are you trying to get blocked? What's the any Ponytas get like 0 out of 10s automatically. Okay. Shiny Lilleep. Looking like a clean, simple, yet beautiful, elegant. When was this caught? 225. Oh, this is a great shiny. This is really recent. Congratulations. Great shiny. An egg shiny. I would give it it's a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10. Base shiny. 6 out of 10. Heracross, let's just pull some of these up. I feel like this person's been trying to get their Delcat judged forever. Delicat? What the fuck is this Pokemon called? Delcatty. I was like, what? Okay. Apparently hatched Snowpoint Temple. Cool, gorgeous ribbon. Relaxed ribbon. Effort ribbon. Shiny Phantom. I like that it has a cat particle on a cat. I see what you're doing. I see the connection. Jolly Nature. EV trained. Quite good stats. Not really moveset. Not really moveset. I will say. For being a physical attacker, it has Hyper Voice. Skitty. So this might surprise people. I'm pretty sure Skitty is an egg hunt. If you asked most, I would bet most people in the game don't know that Skitty is an egg hunt. Wait, chat, you're right. It's hatched on Christmas. Egg shiny hatched on Christmas. Okay, that changes things. The Santa I see what you did there. The Santa present. This is quite fucking cool, man. I really, really like this. I'm gonna rate this way higher than I should because I love Christmas as an adult. I can't rate it on par with the Shalfa. I'm gonna give it a 7.8. Way too high, but I love it, dude. It's not too late to get into it. Yeah, Christmas catch is so nice. My Raichu was hatched on Christmas. You gave it a 2.9. I'll up it to let the record show. Hey, where's my typewriter? What do they call it in court when they do? I'll change yours to a 3.6 apocalyptic. There you go, man. I officially let the record show I change yours. I try not to miss stuff, but I'm definitely gonna miss stuff sometimes. I appreciate when people leave a little blurb about their shiny in the whisper. It's because it's tough. I try to catch as much as possible, but there's just stuff like that gets missed for sure. Green Goblin. 2024, dude. I haven't seen. I will say, the only thing really good shinies today. The average store has been much higher than usual. The only thing I'm disappointed by, we haven't seen many old shinies, chat. 2012s, 2013s, 2014s, 2015. We haven't seen many of those. I'm looking for those. If you got those around, fellas. Obviously, OT versus non-OT is a big difference. Okay. Is this just a ×5 horde shiny? Nothing crazy. I gotta give you. I like the name. I gotta give you the 2 out of 10. I gotta give. Unless I'm missing something. I gotta give you the 2 out of 10. Valentine. January 1st. Pattern Bush. Shiny Heracross. Shiny Particle Effect turned off, which is Giga Chad, so you can actually hunt with it. Smart. False Swipe did. False Swipe PP matched as well, I believe. I would give this single encounter. Give it a 4.6. 4.6. Houndoom, Spinda, Shedinja. Do you want this to be judged as a group? I don't know this OT. Okay. But this... I can't... You guys wanted to see a 10 out of 10? Here it is. Here, fuck your other shinies, Neo. Here it is. 10. There it is. A 10 out of 10 shiny, chat. This is what that looks like. This is what it takes. This is a Frags OT shiny from 2012. I just closed the shiny shit in just to focus on this. Do you guys know how? So, why this is so crazy? Right? First of all, it's a 2012 shiny, which is incredibly... These are incredibly fucking rare. Incredibly, tremendously, demonstrously rare. The game only existed in 2012, right? For about 6 months or so. The game released in around June or July in 2012. There's only 2 2012 shinies on the market, okay? Right? So that's pretty rare. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, whatever, right? Kind of neat. However, who knows who... I mean, everybody should know who Frags is, but a lot of players... Now, you might not, because the community's grown a lot. Frags is the person, I believe, who, like, won the first ever big PokeMMO PvP tournament, and he just won fucking everything. He is probably the best PokeMMO PvP player, sorry. The best PokeMMO PvP player to ever live by far. Like, over everything he's achieved. I have something called Frags Theory. Now, watch me get proven wrong, because it's only March 6th. So if he's not playing, I'm gonna look really dumb here, but that's okay. but I have something called Frags Theory, where usually if you head over to the leaderboards and you scroll through each tier, fucking Frags Theory, boys, you always find him. He's always top 100 in like multiple tiers. It always works. It always works. Yeah, on top of it, Spinda being like a difficult mon to achieve. Spinda was an event Pokemon like Melodic. Can't know if that's the first one ever, but it's hard. Yeah, this might... This is a 2012 shiny, Frags OT, event shiny from 2012, and it might be the first shiny Spinda in all of PokeMMO. Beyond a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. So the Frags theory is if you check the leaderboards for PvP, he's almost always there. So we saw him at rank 25, and there's no way he's had enough time to play UU in other tiers as well. It's too early in the season, would be my guess. But he's almost always there, man. Frags theory is if you check the leaderboards, he's almost always there. On like multiple it's not even just OU. Like he usually plays like every tier. He plays a shit ton. He's super good at the game. He's won like every tournament in PokeMMO known to man. Dude's just very, very good. He has how many OU games played already? It's March 6th. We're 6 days into this season, and he's played 150 OU games with an 85%. His win rate is so much higher than anybody else around him on the leaderboard. Are you like, he has the high... This guy has been playing since 2012, still plays actively, and has the highest win rate out of anybody in the top 25 leaderboard. Let's go on for... Let's keep going. He might have the highest win rate of anybody in top 100. He does. He does. He has the highest win rate of anybody in top 100 OU right now. This is an OT. This is a 10 out of 10 shiny. It's insane. That's unbelievable. Anyways, I'm not even. I'm gonna be so. I don't even know if I can judge your other. The shouldn't just tough because it's an older. I'm just gonna give you the 10 out of 10 Neo and move on. The Spinda is so insane, dude. Okay. Green Kitten, day after my birthday and on my 20th day on the game. Green Kitten, Lucky Ducky, Shiny Farfetch'd. Was there an 80? Oh, did I miss an 80%? Yeah, well, okay, fair enough. But I saw his with the highest, but that's fair. Second highest, whatever. Okay. Shiny Farfetch'd. This is over at like the Johto spot, Route 47. Yeah. I feel bad for any players just cleared Victor Road just to get flexed on, but yeah, imagine fucking going to do the Elite Four and you see all this here, dude. Yeah, liked spicy food. Me too, man. Okay. Single encounter, Shiny Farfetch'd. 20th day in the game, day after your birthday. I mean, this is mostly a like rarer single encounter. I would give this a 5 out of 10 on par with the Safari Shiny. I would give it a 5 out of 10. Event reward. This is a catch event 1 shiny. Catch event 1 shinies are tough. How do you judge this? This is actually a tough one. So your odds of winning a catch event, I want to say, are about 1 out of 100-ish, 1 out of a couple hundred, depending on how many players. If it's like 200 to 300 players there per time. So I want to say on average, it's like a 250-hour hunt for a catch event shiny, something like that. 1 out of 500, yeah, something like that. I would give this might be the perfect, it's not an egg. We'll give it a 5.6. It's a cool shiny, but it's a tough one to judge. 5.6. Mawile, Valentine's Day OT. Let's see, Valentine's Day. This year, Valentine's Day. Hope. Okay, never mind. Anyways. Guess we know he's single. Just kidding. It's a cool shiny, dude. It's impressive, okay? That's okay. You know what? If you're gonna be single on Valentine's Day, the real now, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you be honest with me above Pokemon. Are you if you're in a relationship or married and you got a shiny on Valentine's Day, I will immediately give this like a 9.9 out of 10. Be honest with me. You have to be 1000% honest, okay? You cannot, no one on the internet would ever lie, okay? Be 1000% honest with me. Are you? You don't have to answer if you don't want to as well. But if you're, it'll just say theoretically, if you're in a relationship and you got a shiny on Valentine's Day, I'd give it a 9.9. That's fucking awesome. That's so based. But even if not, it's a cool shiny. Valentine's Day, pink shiny on Valentine's Day. Pink shiny, is it a time swipe horde? I think it is a time swipe horde shiny, but it's a pink one on Valentine's Day. We'll give it a 3 out of 10. We'll give it a 3 out of 10. You rate both of them. He said he's single. I respect it. Hey, no word. Hey, fucking no rush. Nothing bad. Nothing wrong with being single. That's more of like it would be cool if you got a shiny. It just affects it just affects your shiny rate. You know, it's not a big. Okay. Anyways, Don Flygon, Keever Keese. What are these names? Let's see. 2025 shiny, 2024 shiny. So how am I rating these together? I want to make, if you're linking me things to rate together, I want there to be is there a correlation between them? Because you don't hunt them at the same spot. Are they just bugs? It's not even a bug, but it should be a bug type, but okay. So Flygon is what, a ×3 horde, I believe. I think the best way to go for it is ×3 horde Trapinch. But it's only, is it only at nighttime, I believe? Something, or like maybe, I don't remember, something like that. That's every daytime. Why is it modest Flygon? I respect the special attacking Flygon. But it is weird that it's Earth Power and what is this moveset? Why is it Earth Power, Earthquake, Dig? Why are you ground, mono ground? Flygon's all okay. So it's a ×3 horde. I'm gonna give the Flygon. Is it wild caught? This, oh, it's hatched as well, so it's bred up. I mean, I'm gonna give it a 3.3. 3.3. The single encounter pincer is cool. 31 attack, really nice stats. I like pincer. We'll give it a 4.4. We'll give it a 4.4. It's a good shiny. It's a good shiny. I first got it from an egg when I was also single encountering for it at the same time. Oh, jesting. You've gotten from an... Oh, you bred it up. You bred it up, I assume? I was like, did you hatch this? Like, I assume you weren't like breeding comps and you just hatched this, right? You bred it up afterwards. If that's true, that's really fucking sick. Beautiful egg shiny. Should be single encountered, so like I'm gonna give it a little bit lower, but the IVs are great. I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. A 5.5. Personally. Apom, 180 encounters apart. Also one Safari. I love Apom, dude. I love both these shinies. You kind of got me. I love both these shinies, man. Apom Willard. Little pink guy, big purple guy. There's nothing to validify that they're 180 counters apart. It's one of the only problems with something like this. I can check the times. 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 2.5 hours apart. That makes about sense. That would be pretty, it'd be pretty close. That's something, that's pretty good. Okay, man, these are two beautiful. If I rate these as a duo, we have a Safari shiny and then a fishing shiny. If I rate these as a duo, I would give it a 6.6 out of 10. Better than an egg to have both of these in 180, I think, but not 7 tier. I would give it a 6.6 as a grouping. Got this during Lunar New Year Swarm. Just looks, it was full odds. Lunar New Year Swarm, full odds. No charm, no donator. Swarm Alien. I like the name. It's simple and cute. This is, I would give it like a base. I know it's, you got it via a Lunar New Year Swarm, but it's still to me is like a base egg. I would give it a 6 out of 10. I would give it a 6 out of 10. Relicanth, as a group, mostly Relicanth though. What? So once again, if you're asking me to judge as a group, there has to be a reason for it. Let me see if there is a reason. I like that you named this Butter Dog though. That is kind of a good reason. 1/23, so January 23rd. I don't know if there's gonna be a reason these are correlated. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. So yeah, to judge them as a group, they have to be related in some sort of story, right? I can't judge all of these. I'm gonna just start clicking away some. Let's see what I can. Mount Silver. I'm gonna not worry about the Butter Dog, even though I like Butter Dog. Mostly Relicanth. The Relicanth I'm excited for. Aggron, the fact that this is a time swipe horde shiny and almost nobody hunts it. I need to, dude. This is a great shiny. I need to hunt this way more. Time swipe horde shiny, but it's a sick under. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 for the Aggron. Underrated time swipe horde hunt. Kind of, you know, Whalmer, good stats. Pretty damn good stats. Single encounter, fishing shiny. 4.6 for the 4.7 for the stats. Is this wild? This is hatched. Okay, it is hatched. It is bred up. Adamant. I love Shiny Relicanth is a rare fishing shiny to get. It takes a few hundred hours. This is a tough one to go for. I want to say about 500 hours or so. And it's just so slow, man. Fishing shunts are brutal. The particles here. The Christmas music is on, ruining the vibe again. Apologies. Adamant. EV trained. Beautiful stats. Does it have head smash? You have head smash. Is that an egg move? Or is this one you have to like use to egg breed on other things? Okay. Secret shiny. Man, what do I give this? This is a tough one. I think I do put it on par with an egg, if not a little over, because of the love you put into it. Because of the love put into it. Most of these aren't that crazy, though, I want to say. I'm going to give you a 6.1, because I like Relicanth. 6.1. 6.1. All right. Feel free to relink stuff as well, guys, if you're... Feel free to relink stuff. Everybody's spamming. I wish I was... Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of... I'm running out of things to rate. I don't know if that's ever happened at a shiny rating. Feel free to relink stuff, chat, if you're waiting. Trying to decide which one, Star You or Star Me. One was Swarm, one with Ball. Wait, that's cool. Is it from Mysterious? That's fucking cool. Is the single encounter one first, so you just ended up getting this later on? Wait. No, you got the Mysterious Ultra Ball one first, and then got this in a Swarm... Bro, Star Yous love you. Yo, thanks for the $1, bro. Yo, what's up, Ballyfrog? Thank you so much, man. I really fucking appreciate that. Bro, this is... It is, dude. Thank you so much. Dude, this is... Stars love your account, bro. Talk about stars aligned, you know? This is actually pretty sick. This is a cool, like, group of two shinies to rate together, in my opinion. I'm going to give this a pretty high rating. They're both OT, I assume. Oh, this is Life Hunter as well. No, this is a really cool... Dude, I'm going to give this a high... I really like the story this tells. Sorry, you was first? Oh, did I misread the dates? Oh, okay. From 2022 versus 2024 Mysterious Ball. Okay. Same thing. Same situation. As a story that these tell, I would call this cooler than an... I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Kind of high for like a... What should be a single, like as a group, and this one, you got a wild secret shiny from Mysterious Ball. I often forget that you can get secret shinies from Mysterious Balls. Dude, that's insane. Yeah, I think 7 out of 10 still fits, but that is a story, man. That's a story. During official war, oh yes, Nick Shark's Shalfa shiny Shinx gotten during Team Mr. Shiny War. I'm obviously biased on this one. He literally got it during the war, and it was a massive, massive deal when he got it. I think this is higher than this is beyond legendary to me. I'm gonna give it a 9.6, Nick Shark. A 9.6. Because something like that sways tens of thousands of hours put in by players, you know, if not hundreds of thousands of hours during the wars. Called out randomly by GM Revs in global chat. Wait, what do you mean? Called out randomly. GM Revs. Crystal Lion. Called out randomly. Oh, he called the Pheno. And you got... That's kind of a cool story. He called a Pheno. You went and you caught the Pheno, or like Swarm or something like that. That's pretty cool, man. That is a pretty cool story. It's a rare edge shiny. I would give this a 7.2 for the story. Kind of a high rating. Dude, I don't know if I'm feeling number one generous today, and number two, you guys are linking really good shinies. Like, dude, the average score used to be like a 2 or a 3. I feel like the average rating for this one's been like a 5 or a 6. You guys have upped your fucking game. PokeMMO players have gotten so much better at shunting. Like, and also just had more time, and like there's so many more people going for rares now. People believe in themselves, bro. It's fucking incredible. Like, it's crazy how every shiny rating just this is insane. The 1-ups have gotten insane. Catch event. Here, let's do catch event Starmie. Catch events are a tough one. I don't know how to properly rate these, honestly. I have to think about that more. I like that you put, I love analytic as an ability. I like that you put the hidden ability on it with analytic. I would give this 5.5. I think event needs to be like in between Safari and Edge. I would give it a 5.5. Psychopath, Secret Shiny. He already bred this up tremendously. He just got this like pretty recently, I think. Yeah, and already bred it up tremendously. Beautiful, like perfect. It's a perfect shiny Metagross, man. It's fucking beautiful. I would give this a 6.8. You could do more, obviously, but like it feels mean. But like it's an Edge Shiny plus. I would give it a 6.8. A 5. Let's see. Met level 21 Route 6. Is this just a Route 6? This is a Horde. Horde Shiny. ×5 Horde. Is this our first like one of our first 2 out of 10s? Is this a 2 out of 10? Nothing crazy. It's a cool shiny. 2 out of 10. Is it a time? I thought Carablast was ×5. If it's a ×3 Horde, it's a 3 out of 10. Honey Tree, very rare. Swarm Leaf, so repel. I do love Honey Tree shinies. Name's Larry. Why does that fit? Like, I remember like Larry the Lobster. He's not a lobster, but it kind of fits. Oh, look at the stats. What's the nature? The nature sucks, but the stats are nice. Swarm Lead, Honey Tree shiny. I would put it on a little higher than Safari. I give it a 5.3. 5.3. 5.3. Rhydon, Rapidash, got both EV trained. Got both? You got both while EV training the same Pokemon. Wait, that's funny. Let me see the catch. Within an hour. Within 1 hour. So ×5 Horde shinies caught within an hour of each other. But like also while EV training is Chris, like EV training lowers the amount of encounters you get. It halves the amount of it slows down. If you're killing the Pokemon, you get about half the amount of encounters per hour as you normally would. This is insane, dude. This is beautiful. Give me my 2. I'll give you a 2.2 for the 2×31, bro. Beautiful shiny. 2.2. Modest nature? Fuck it. 2.3. I am feeling generous today. These are cool, man. I would put this on par with like a single encounter-ish, if not rarer. I would give it a 4 out of 10. I'd give this as a group of 4 out of 10. That's a cool one, Milkster. That's a cool one, dude. A cool group. And I think that might be it, chat. I think we got to pretty much most people, which I feel pretty good about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I want to get way back more into doing more shiny ratings, more fashion contests. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You guys showing up to events like this makes it possible. I couldn't do it without you guys showing up, and I couldn't do it without you guys putting in so much goddamn effort into this beautiful game, so much time, so much Pokeyen. Like, it's really hopefully I want to provide these events as a way for you guys to show off your stuff and a way for you guys to show how much you love this game, because this game is amazing. There's so many cool hunts, cool grinds that there's not enough ways to show off that effort, those grinds, that care, that love. So hopefully shiny ratings, fashion contests represent some of those ways. Thank you guys for watching. The stream is not ending, but this section of the stream is. Like the stream if you enjoyed it. Like the stream recap of the video. Dislike if not, that's okay. Subscribe to the channel for YouTube videos every day regarding PokeMMO. Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below if you're interested in that. And if you want to go above and beyond, support the content, allow me to do stuff like this, signing up for Factor, getting yourself some awesome food as as well as the best way to support the channel by far. One Factor sub pays for like 6 to 8 years of one person watching my YouTube content. That's how fucking powerful it is. It's ridiculous. Like, you never have to watch an ad ever again. Like, if you like financially, you don't, like, it's insane. Factor's insane, and it's a great product. It helps me out. It's fucking sick food. If you want to I've had people in my chat take them into work. I think that's a genius. You put them in the microwave, you know? It's a nice little microwavable, nice, homemade feeling, fresh food, never frozen, awesome little meals. Check it out. Factor, link in the description. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys very soon. And good luck in your shiny hunts. Peace, Reno.